check, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, you with your boy Ola?
What's good?
And your boy Is?
Yes,
what's
indeed.
up, baby? What's up, Ola?
Chilling.
My man.
Hey, how was the day, brother?
Man, the day's been good. We had a tornado watch storm, man. Like, it's been pretty crazy, but
Yeah,
man.
hope everybody's safe and everything. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Had to tell you it's a good day. I went to the Virginia Beach on this weekend, man.
Nice.
Much needed, bro. I had a great time. I love Virginia Beach.
Absolutely.
The water's not the most amazing, but man, the scene and the vibe and the people are just all that, man. So
Good.
big love to VA Beach, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, man, we got a few good, nice things we're going to talk about. Got some good topics. We're going to cover some different things. But just want to shout out my man. So, hold up. Before we do anything.
Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share this. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate all the subscribers that have been here. Don't forget, my man Is rocking the O-Line Is shirt.
Oh, yeah. Check us out, baby. Check us out. We stepping up in the game, baby.
Make sure that you hit us with those 5 subscribers and you get yourself a free t-shirt. All expenses covered. You don't have to worry about the shipping, nothing. We got you covered. Boom. Let us know those 5 and then you get yourself a free t-shirt.
Yeah, man. And the reason we're doing that is just because, honestly, man, we want to help, like, be a part of the community and help get this podcast out there more.
For sure.
And because I think we got some good things to talk about. We really just got number love for the people. We got different perspectives on things, and that's what I think we bring to the table. So, listen, man, hit us with the 5 subscribers you got. We're giving you these fresh O-Line Is t-shirts. You don't have to pay for nothing, man. Just support the community. With that said, I want to shout out my man from Dre. My man Dre from Last Stop Barbershop. Check this out. August 19th, my man is doing what's my man doing?
Back to school.
Check it out, back to school event, right? So
Yes, indeed.
just so you know, the address is 4379 Dale Boulevard, either Woodbridge, Dale City, depending on where you're coming from, Virginia. Now, a lot of people talk about things that they do in the community. This man is doing it. And so this is number love for Dre, man. Check you out. And it's Last Stop Barbershop. 4379 Dale Boulevard. Is from August 19th from 1 to 5. The first 30 kids get free haircuts. All right? So
that's a good deal.
It's a great deal.
Yeah.
You're a great deal. So if you get there early, man, listen, you get a free cut. Not only do you get a free cut, free book bag, free school supplies,
Yeah, that's what's
free
up.
thing. Look, Walmart be running out fast.
Hey, that's love.
Last Stop Barbershop got it laid. They
Got it on lock.
Like, you got it on lock, baby. Go check my man out, man. Listen, love y'all, man. Love you, Drake.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man, so man, where we begin, baby?
Hey, man, let's get into it.
Let's
man.
get into it. So, so I want to say
telling the
something.
truth?
Yeah, let's tell the truth, baby. Truth is the truth, man. Who telling the truth? Is she telling the truth or he telling the truth? It's perspective. That's one thing you're gonna get from us is perspective. We not Dr. Phil's or whatever you want to look at.
Yeah.
We don't have the solution for it all.
Yeah, we just vibing off from the heart. That's all.
And we very open-minded. So
Yeah.
our open-mindedness is based on experience, but also the fact that, maybe we perceived it wrong.
True.
So I'm going to say this. I'm going to put this out for everyone. It's because sometimes I feel like when people look at me, they see me as Joker and Batman. Like, it's like, oh, he the bad guy, this the good guy. I don't know. But that's for another conversation. Little did they know. I'm a little bit of Batman too, baby. So this one. Cheers to Batman and Joker, baby. My man. Yo. But I want to say this though. Man, cheating is never the option. I know I talked about, I was like, man, if I was this or this or that, I'd cheat, or this, you should cheat, you should do this, you should do that, and cheat. But I say that's only, I'm giving you just a general idea. Like, there's a lot of parameters that come into that, right?
True.
So, if you're in a relationship and you want to get out of it, but you're in love and you're holding on and you do cheat, I'm simply saying that person can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
If you do, and then we're talking about if for a long period of time, if it's a month, 2 months, that's nothing, right? But we're talking about something that's years,
Right.
And you trying to get saucy with your lady, but she don't want to get saucy back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? like she want to, she like, it's like, for example, you trying to be, let's say, what's a nice Spanish, you trying to go like give some of that charcoal chicken with all that sauce and seasoning on it, and she trying to give you some Taco Bell that ain't got no flavor, and y'all ain't mixing.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it might all seem like it's Spanish Latino food,
Yeah.
but it ain't, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna leave that out, man. But man, what's going on for the day, baby?
Hey, so you know what? I was looking into this topic. It was a post, Gilbert Arenas, right? And he was talking about how it's cheaper to actually, pay for the box
Okay.
than to get married. He was just like, you know, because we were talking about the whole marriage thing, and marriage versus like partner. He was like, skip the whole like partner. He's just like, look, bump marriage because it's just too costly from his perspective, the way he phrased it. Look, we're going out on these dates, 3-4 dates, and they cost this, cost that. And then at the end of the day, you're not getting anything.
And I think you did tell me about your man that he was frustrated. He was frustrated too.
Dude, so he's telling me about an experience, right, where he goes out on a date, and I'm thinking he's gonna be like $100 something. You know, with the price of inflation now, things are pricey, right?
Yeah, what?
He's like $500
for
the date, right?
All right.
No box.
No box.
Okay.
No box.
All right.
So he ain't getting no cable.
He ain't getting no
he
cable.
Got regular channels.
Just regular channels, right?
No box.
For me, in my perspective, I couldn't do it. That's just not me. No, you know, no slate to my mans, but that's just not something that I could do.
But hold up. How could you say that? How do you know? So you spent $500.
Right, I'm not.
But I'm saying, like, let's say, all right, check it out. Now, you in your mind are thinking, now, do you think he knew he wasn't going to get none? Or do you think he knew he was going to get it, or he was just trying to press it? Because check this out. If he knew he wasn't going to get none, that shit should have been a cheap date. You know what I'm saying? To be very honest with you. He did.
Should have cut that shit short.
Hey, 9:30, baby. Hold up. Hey, I'm going to see you in 30 minutes.
So you better order what? You're like, nah, go ahead.
Nah. Hey, look. Hey, man, my mama need me to come pick up her medication. Like, he should have cut that joint short ASAP. Now, if he didn't know, and it's, you know, who knows if he knew or not.
That's a great question.
Or was he hoping, right?
Yeah.
Because, listen, bro, one thing that I learned in the dating scheme, money does not, the only type of women that are does not dictate. The only women that are impressed by the money is the money hungers. You know what I'm saying? Who want that, and they still don't give it to you. But man, down to earth women, which is what we kind of mingle with, right? Because we down to earth brothers.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ain't like 500 or 100, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you spend 500, you gotta cough it up and be like, bro.
500. I don't know. I mean, again, like going back to the Gilbert Arenas straight, like for him, I'm sure 500 is not even a drop in the bucket. That's like, you know, some change. But at the end of the day, he's like, look, like it's cheaper to just pay.
Now, I would say this, and we're gonna call my man Jacob. Look, if I was Jacob, I would Instagram Gilbert Arenas. Like, bro, I got 500.
Right.
Where we need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I bumped the date.
Yeah.
Gilbert, I'm on my way. I'm paying for it, by the way. Just so you know, we about to go. I'm gonna get us one apiece. Because I know you for 500, you get about 2 of them, right? You know, what was that? How much you paid last time you went?
Hey, shout out.
Oh man, y'all wow. So listen, so long story short, I think in that case, right? So it also comes down to this. You gotta think about it. Why does a man say that? It's cheaper. It's better just to, to submit, to pay for it, because you gotta think about it. It's really not, bro. Yeah, you might pay 500 and get a nut, right? If that's what satisfies you and that's all you're looking for. Yeah. But how many people are honestly just looking for that? Sure. A lot of times when people do this because they don't get satisfied anywhere else, right? So think about it, they might do it. Now there's other cases, other scenarios, right? Maybe you're not attracted to the woman anymore, the woman's not attracted to the man, whatever. But I think my thing is this: you can't do certain things with someone you pay for. Like, for example, I can't hold her. I'm not gonna hold her hand. We can't kiss. Yeah. Cause I don't know where your mouth been.
So there's limitations.
I can't connect with you. Right. Yeah. If I just want to have a nut. Yeah. I go masturbate. Like, bro, if I just want to have a nut, if that's the thing that you look at, you're telling me for the next 20 years, you're just going to be paying for box? Right. Yeah. Like, what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen, Gilbert? He's going to marry one of them. He's going to marry one of them, because that's all he knows.
At the end of the day, he's just going to be just alone. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I will say this. I mean, we got Hugh Hefner, right? Yeah. Who wasn't married.
OG.
Just got box all around him. You know what I'm saying? So...
But check it out. There's always a main one. Even a pimp, check it out. Even a pimp fall in love with one of them. True. So check this out. See, we got to be realistic. We're gregarious people. Yeah. See, the reality of it all is this. Now, I understand his perspective. In my opinion, none against the brother. Don't know the brother. Yeah. But this is what I will say is this. That's a person who's been hurt. See, that's a person who's been through stuff. In his lifestyle, it's hard to connect with people. That's why when you look at social media, all these people, all y'all that ain't nowhere in that social media, that like upper epsilon realm, and think that shit is real, and think that, look at them and she keeping it real, he keeping it real. That shit is a false reality.
False sense of reality.
It is. It's no connection, right? So we do, we fall in. And if all y'all are looking for, so think about it. Women are intentionally attacking him, and he might not have the right circle of people around him to let him know, bro, she ain't got your back.
Yeah.
See, when you got money, a lot of people don't want to question your actions because you don't know how to communicate with them when they got your back.
Yeah.
So
you're operating relationships on false pretenses. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people around you that are really just for the money and for the status. And like you said, they're putting the wrong type of information in your ear. Like a man of his stature shouldn't have to just pay for box to get a relationship.
That's stupid, bro. Like he's like literally, your money speaks for itself.
Right.
Like paying for box. What are we talking about
Right,
here,
right.
yo? I remember that Lamar Odom situation when my man was in one of them brothels. I forgot where he was at, bro.
Yeah.
My man took so much Viagra and drugs, bro. That joker had a damn near heart attack.
Right.
Like, bro,
Right.
point exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, it don't satisfy the need. You know, everybody got their perspective as far as, see, I think a lot of times, you know, people talk about, I don't want to be alone when I'm 70. Man, being alone, you'll never be alone, bro. Like, you could be in a relationship for 50 years and be alone, and be more alone.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I'll say this. I mean, to your point previously, like, it's not just about the box. So, like, if you're at 70 and your angle is still about paying for the box, you might be lonely. You know what I'm saying? You might just have that, you know, versus actually trying to establish
companionship.
Bro,
what are relationships about? Like, let's be real. When you get in a relationship, the main focus is not sex. That's the benefit of being in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. I think the downside comes when people neglect you from getting it. Like I should not be with a woman at 43 years old. Should be with a woman and she's not giving it to me. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Why are you not giving it to me?
Right.
I get it if we 70 because I probably can't get up anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like whatever. Or, you know, you're a woman and you hit menopause, right? I get it. Like, you can't, like, I get it. But to intention, that's my whole point of not saying it's justified to cheat. But don't get mad at me if you in a relationship with me and I'm not getting it but once every 6 months. Like, don't get mad.
So would you say, like, with the whole Gilbert joint, right? And this is kind of a pivot to another topic that I just thought off the top, was with, as far as, like, your money, right? Going to certain places and being worthwhile, right? Take, like, I don't know if you heard about Cam Newton, right?
My man, Cam Newton.
His ex, right, he gifted her a Bentley, right? It's like a 2017 Bentley.
Wait, was that 6 years ago?
Yeah. I think it's called a Balenciaga, right?
Okay.
It's an SUV. I think it's about like $250-ish or something like that.
Okay,
right?
250. NFL football player.
Yeah.
Decent money. But before we go anywhere, most sport players are not doing okay after they retire. I don't know if he's
yeah. I
mean,
money management. Yeah.
So, all right, so we're talking about a 250 Bentley, 2098. You said 98 Bentley.
I mean, with the amount of time,
Suing her.
right. So he's suing her
Okay.
because he wants it back. Now, would you say that that's petty, or would you say that's justified in a way, right?
I think the brother scorned.
Yeah.
Like, yo, think about it, bro. Listen. You might as well start writing a list of how many, like, bro, like, I know there's T-shirts he probably left over there. What you gonna start doing? Suing her for T-shirts and boxers and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I cooked you dinner that night. Let me sue you for that money back. Like, bro, what do we do? Like, okay, we it's easy to justify, right? It's easy to say it's not even 2017 because that don't even sound fancy. Like 2017, anything don't sound fancy, right?
What's the value on that? Go ahead.
Like, bro, we talking about, I get it. The concept is a Bentley. Oh, I gifted her, right?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, if you gift someone, bro, let it go. Keep moving, bro. Let's not be petty out here. See, the problem is, you know what happens is she broke your heart.
True.
Right? She broke your heart because you thought what she was saying. And you know what? I got to say this to you ladies, man. God, y'all be fucking us men up sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be fucking us up because men be wearing their emotions on their sleeve, and as soon as you know they fuck with you and love you, you tear that shit up. Wow. Damn! Stop doing that to us.
That's a heart to heart.
That's a heart to heart. I'm having a heart to heart moment right now. Cause shout out to Cam Newton, man.
Yeah.
Toast to Cam Newton, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Cam, come chill with us, man. Old out this podcast, dog. Let's talk about it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let us sympathize, bro.
So the new value on that is $230.
230.
The current value is 88.
Hey.
And that's for 2018.
Yo, my truck.
So I'm like,
my truck wasn't 230, but it might have been a little closer to that.
I'm gonna say, that's.
So listen, y'all, hey, look, we're not gonna beat my man Cam.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did a good topic, but listen, check this out. Hey, y'all, ladies, Man, stop doing that, man. You messing good brothers up for if you want them there, man. Like, come on, man, show some love, baby.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So, hey, but I will say this though. I gotta, it's funny how emotions and things, right? We talk about, like, for example, that whole big topic about Lena the Plug.
Yeah.
Jason, what was his name? Jason Love or Adam 22.
Yeah.
The thing was this. I thought it was kind of funny. We was talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kind of funny because, I was like, my man, look, if y'all don't know about it, check him out. Lena the Plug, Jason Love, Adam 22, what is it? No Jumper Podcast. At the end of the day, we ain't here to talk about people. We just here because we just having a good talk and life is good. And so it's funny if y'all don't know. So my man Adam 22, he married Lena the Plug, porn star, this and that, right? And
never dealt with a man before.
Yeah, she never did. She never did. Yeah, she never did. Like, she was always letting him have her and another woman. Yeah. So he was in heaven. Yeah, he was in porn star heaven because all these favorite porn, and maybe there wasn't. But check it out. She decides to mess around and sleep with another man.
What's his name again?
Jason Love, right?
Jason Love, yeah.
And at the end of the day, it was a thing. Maybe it was a film. Maybe it was a publicity stunt. Nobody really knows it. You don't know what this stuff is. You know what I'm saying?
There was some bag involved too. Like, it was some bread. Yeah.
So it goes kind of like this. What's the name of the topic tonight?
Who's telling the truth?
My man. Who's telling the truth? Right? Check it out. Yeah. Is she wrong? Let's say, for example, she did that joint to get back in when she did it because whatever he's been doing, right? Is she wrong? Is she wrong for sleeping with another dude, regardless if he liked it or not, right? Yeah. Do you think he was wrong or she was wrong to sleep with him, even though Adam 22 has been having an amazing time?
I mean, dude, that's a tough one. I mean, because he's been in it, for some time, and they had a level of understanding, right? Yeah. They get married, and now the stakes are, kind of shifted, and she's now partaking in that. It's different, because like male perspective, female perspective is very different.
Mm-hmm.
Like men are more fixated on the physical aspect of things, right? If you late steps out, it's like, man, like you actually were with physically another man, whereas a woman, she's looking at the emotional aspect. Like, is a man really involved? No. Well, she can. I'm not saying all women, but some women can kind of be like, all right, cool. Like, he's not really in love with her. He's just doing it for, physical, whatever. I don't care. Mm-hmm. So in this sense, she stepped out with this dude who looks like she had a really good time.
She seen in her face, she was smiling.
Yeah, ooh, smiling.
So you say in the interview she was smiling?
She was glowing. She was glowing. And Adam looked a little different, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jason Love.
The trip out is, Jason Love was like, I wouldn't do something like that. Okay. His thing was like, that's not something I would do. I wouldn't let my wife do something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because think about it. This brother in that lifestyle.
You're right.
And at the same time, he know that, look, check this out.
Yeah.
And look, he know that there is some ill will or situations that rise from doing that. Yo, listen, first of all, I'm never, going to ask my wife, first of all, to sleep outside of our realm.
Right, yeah.
And I don't care what I've done. I don't care what I'll do with my life. I've been through some, but I'm never going to ask my wife. Say, baby, first of all, I'm not going to, as much as I would want her to sleep with another woman, I ain't going to ask her that. You know why?
Yeah.
It's because I'm bringing in some type of stuff into the room that's going to create other things. And not only that, but I'm not letting my wife sleep with another man. So if I'm not going to let her sleep with another man, I don't need to let her be okay with me sleeping with another man.
Man, that reminds me, and I don't want to stay on this one too long, about I think it was Demi Moore in an older movie where she had a husband and he paid $1 million for one night. With
talking about was that Demi? That wasn't Demi Moore.
It wasn't Demi Moore?
Nah, bro, you talking about, that's crazy. Pretty Woman.
Was it Pretty Woman?
It was Pretty Woman, bro.
All right, leave a comment if it's wrong, y'all.
Bro,
I don't know if that's the one.
Jessica, hold on. I'm looking at it right.
It might be a different one,
bro. And it was, bro. You talking about an older movie, right?
Yeah. It was an older movie. He paid for,
it was Richard Gere and Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts,
dog. She was the hottie in that joint.
Yeah.
And she was a prostitute, and he needed a date for the night. And he said, "I'll pay you $1 million for the night."
Yeah.
And then they ended up falling in love with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. But hold up. This is what's crazy about it is this. I think, think about it. This is how you know consciously they like. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You meet a female, right? What's the difference here? You meet a female, right? And ladies, y'all give me some thoughts on this now.
Yeah.
Leave some comments, fellas. Y'all give me some comments. Think about it. You meet a female, you don't know her past. You don't know how many dudes she been with. You don't know if she just got slayed by 6 brothers. You know what I mean? You don't know.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't know what people you don't know unless you know, right?
Yeah.
All right, you meet a female, you in your 30s, you meet a female, she in her 30s, you meet her, right? She been through whatever. We're going to Vegas, stay in Vegas. You fall in love with her, right? Boom, boom, boom. You find out she cheating on you, she doing this and that, right? Whatever. You find her past.
Right.
You're like, oh my God, what do I do? Right? You meet a prostitute, you meet her, you engage with her, you do all those things, right? And you end up falling in love with her, right? You know what I'm saying? What's worse?
That's interesting.
What's worse? What's worse, Ola? You know what I think is worse? Go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you think, though?
I mean, if I were to remove all inhibitions, all pre-thought, I would say it's exactly the same. But feelings-wise, I'd be like, the prostitute is worse. Because the view of a prostitute is that she's out there, she's doing this. But the one that you were with, who you felt all these emotions with, you can't possibly see her as doing any of those things, even though she's doing the exact same thing as a prostitute. I would say it's equal.
I totally disagree.
You totally disagree.
Because you know why? I know the prostitute, I know her background. This female over here who's lying to me.
You don't know who she been with?
It doesn't matter, but I know she's a prostitute.
Oh, okay. So it's in your face, like you know
I know.
what it is.
So if I fall in love with her, I can't blame nobody. I know what she's done. That doesn't mean she wants to do it the rest of her life.
Right.
Right? Maybe she does because she had a bad life. Maybe she's been vandalized. Maybe she's been taken advantage of. We don't know why women get into prostitution. We downsize and downplay it, but bro, at the end of the day, bro, you don't know the woman you fall in love with. You don't know what she's done. You don't know how many people she's like slept with. So you know what I'm saying? The person that's there to me has a better credibility to me because I know. And if she does something, it's not unexpected.
So you on the Gilbert Arenas tip?
No.
I'm messing with you, man.
I don't think it's...
Y'all don't come at ears.
You think they're gonna come at me? Y'all better not come at me. Listen, all I'm simply saying is that, a female that I find out that she slept with all my homeboys, and then, this and that, or she sleeps around all the time, and then she comes and lays in bed with me like nothing ever happened.
True.
To me, that would hurt me more than me sleeping with a prostitute and falling in love with a prostitute.
Who's telling the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's
facts. Yeah. So I think and that's the thing that I think we all need. That's where so I think to the point is that I think what really should happen in conversations with relationships is we don't consistently try to put our expectation on them, but allow them to be human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, bro, you don't know who you marry. Like if you get married at 18, of course, right? There's probably not that much they've been through.
True.
You get married at 40.
Yeah.
You don't know what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
so
you don't know. It's a lot
Yeah.
that come with it.
Yeah.
So I think, but if we think about, I think the key for me is you should not. I feel like what someone's done in the past or done in the past shouldn't be even a topic of conversation. Because you know why I think about it, the choices you've made in your past, you made it because of maybe circumstances.
So you're saying like, okay, a person's past is irrelevant, or does it depend? Because I mean, you did say with the prostitute, you know what she's doing, right? But then in the situation where you're with this woman who you thought wasn't doing that, is there a different perspective, or do you assume that she's on the same level as the prostitute?
I think what it comes down to is, why does it even matter what someone's been through? Like it doesn't matter. What is where they're at. Okay. So I think right here is it's easy to label and look down on somebody who's been a prostitute. Yeah. But then check it out. But she might be the most faithful being. Who you fall in love with is not who I care about, right? Like you fall in love with who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? I think we spend too much time trying to have this perfect being we fall in love with. Yeah. That we overlook the fact that sometimes love has to come in a rough box, like a rough gift, right? It had to go through things to become the best understanding of who you are. I just think sometimes people spend too much time trying to, like they don't want to marry or be with the wrong person because they don't want to see what people think about them.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Think about it, bro. If your wife was a prostitute, I'm not saying your wife is. I'm just saying, like, say your wife is. Why would I care? Right. It's your wife. You know what? You might do that because you want to look this way, but maybe she becomes the best wife you've ever had because she's been through so many wounds. She's tired. You know what I'm saying? Or Maybe you marry this woman who's been dragged around the bushes because she wanted to be dragged, you know what I'm saying, around the bush. And now she's tired of being dragged around the bushes. And now she settles down. That's why I think having questions about your past, who you've been with, how many women or how many men she's been with, you know, because women a lot of times be with women, or be with men. How many people you've been with should not be the conversation. It can come up. But will you really be happy with the result if it doesn't work out the way you wanted?
I'm a slightly push back on that, only because I believe that oftentimes your experiences in life, not always, shape who you are and shape how you move about in society, right? So you can pose to be, into your point, like the woman that you thought was this great woman, right? And we don't care about her past, but she's playing the field as if, you know, everything's peachy, and she hasn't had this past, right? Because she knows, she's been through so much. She knows how to move about. So when you meet this person, you don't meet her, you meet a representation of her. And so then you find out who this person really is. So for me, I'm gonna disagree with you. I believe that a person's past has a part to play,
absolutely,
but it does not dictate what the relationship.
It's the same way with men. Like, let's not get it twisted.
True.
Men, like, you know what I'm saying? Because who you are as a man before, as you come into yourself, doesn't mean that's who you are anymore. You know what I'm saying? The things you've done. So it just all depends. I mean, at the point of what everything that I'm saying right now, nobody get ready to close out. Is this, you know, like at the end of the day, man, who you fall in love, who you end up with, whatever reason you be, or whatever the reason you're in that situation, it's all about, are you happy? You know what I'm saying? Because remember this, can't nobody dictate your happiness, right? Like I can tell you, your situation is this, you should do this. You gonna let me dictate your lifestyle and your happiness?
Definitely shouldn't.
If you know what I'm saying, if you're stressed and unhappy, I can tell you all advice and things, but maybe there's certain points of what you're in, you're happy, right? At the end of the day, man, your happiness is you. So if you're with this person, not with this person, if you choose to be with them, not be with them, that's totally on you. I think you being happy is the key. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot is we give perspective, baby.
Absolutely.
You know, different perspectives. So listen, August 19th, man, Last Stop Barbershop. I gave you the address. Check us out, man. It's gonna be in the link. But also too, man, let's tell y'all we love y'all. Man.
We love y'all, definitely. Again, hit us up with those 5 subscribers. Get yourself a free T-shirt. You know, I had a good event this past weekend. And my man Antoine's.
Shout out my man Antoine pool party.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great event. Went out there, you know, showed some love. You know, the people was feeling the shirt out there too. So, like I said, hey, y'all go ahead and drop a like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Listen,
man, check it out. We're gonna start popping off some stuff, man. Y'all check us out. I'm also in a mini series that's coming on Netflix coming out, y'all. We actually are doing based on Where Did He Go? So dope producer, dope actress, I should say, dope actress, dope producer, man. My girl Smiley, man, check us out. It's Where Did He Go? We about to pop it a little bit. Antoine Phillips, man, we about to check him out, man. Check him out on Facebook, Instagram, man. And just, man, big things going on, y'all. We love y'all. Hey.
Peace.
Amen.